Hello, how are you today? Today I want to teach you about hydroponics farming technology, and this is my farm. I am doing what we call colored capsicum, or what Americans would call bell pepper, and some parts of Europe they call it sweet pepper. So this farm of mine is hydroponically managed. That means I plant only on aquatic media. This is called pumice. There is no use of soil here. The purpose of using hydroponics is to minimize on soil-borne diseases. So this is a 8 by 24 meter greenhouse, and I planted these capsicums on 9th of May. Today is 25th of July. They are almost 80 days old, and as you can see, it is well fitted with enough structures to support the crops. There is the upper and the lower support system. This is what I'm talking about. This is the lower support system for the crop, and then we have the upper support system. These metallic bars which we use to train the crops. Training is tying a string on the top of the support system, and you attach it to the lower support system and the crop so that it may not fall down due to the weight of the crops. Right here there is a tank. This is a collection tank. This tank is where we do our mixing of the nutrients. Now that we do not have soil, we make available the nutrients which are necessary for plant growth, like calcium, magnesium, sulfur, and to mention but a few. And this tank is connected to another fertigation tank which is a bit raised, and there is a water pump here, and there is a switch right here that when we switch on, the water is pumped to the tank on the other end of the greenhouse, which is a bit raised, which we use as the fertigation tank so that it can drain water to the crops. It is connected with drip lines. The tank up there is connected with drip lines so that you can feed your crops. That method just uses the gravity flow because the tank is a bit raised. And yes, so far so good. These capsicums are almost maturing, as you can see, and most of them, if we were to harvest them right now, most of them are grade 1. They are as large as this one you can see here, grade 1. Then we have grade 2s, and grade 3s we do not have right now because we cannot harvest them small. We harvest them while they are big, so that we can only get grade 1 and grade 2. So if you have any question about hydroponics, I'm the guy to ask. And as you can see, there are some colored stuff hung around here, the yellow and blue. These are called they are biological systems of insect repellents, or would call them they attract insects. They have some they are actually their real name is sticky traps. They have some glue-like content which, while the insects come around, they stick on the trap, as you can see right here. So basically that is what I have been doing since Corona started. So far so good. I can only thank God for His grace has been sufficient. Yes, and He's a loving God. And around here I am also doing some pilot farming on strawberries. Yeah, so this is a question of another day, and we shall embark on this after some time. So as you can see outside here, I say there is a raised tank. You can just see it through the pest net. Yeah, that is the raised tank. The water drips down to the drip line system, which is connected right from that end to this other end, and the drip lines are just connected on that main pipe so that the water flows by gravity to the crops to the lower tank, and after which we pump back the residue. So pumice is used as a anchorage here for the crops. It has no value to our crops except to give the crops support and anchorage. Everything else we are doing it by feeding the crops using nutrients. Thank you, and look out for more information on hydroponics in my YouTube channel, Professor Martins. Thank you. Have a great day.